Hello, everyone. Welcome to the sessions today. My name is Margaret, a trainer from Africa on an 8. With me is my moderator, Frank, who is going to be moderating us. Feel free to use the chat box to tell us where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and also to ask questions as we continue with the session. Please, um, I would like to hear where you're joining in from before I start. Please feel free to use the chat box to communicate and yeah. Okay, I'm going to begin. Our topic for the day is going to be to be using marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. So we're going to have three agendas that we're going to cover through this whole session. One is going to be setting up and optimizing your GMB listing. We're going to give you tips on how to plan your digital marketing strategy. And lastly, we're going to talk about leverage, social media channels, and email marketing. Before I begin, we have mentoring programs provided by Google. If you want a one-on-one mentoring, you can just sign in. You can just sign up using the link displayed on the screen. It will be shared on the chat box soon with my moderator Frank. So before I get started, sorry. Thank you. I can see Fatma Riami from Dar es Salaam joining us today. Karibu sana. Karibu sana. So, before we begin, I want to ask you a question. Which marketing tools do you use? Feel free to comment on the chat box on the side. Tell me, interact with me. Tell me which marketing tools do you use so far? It can be newspapers, it can be radio. So, which one do you actually use? You can just feel free to chat with me. Okay. So on our agenda, number one is going to be set up and optimize your GMB listing. GMB is Google My Business, where according to most of you already in our digital launchpad program, so most of you have come across the name GMB as you were doing the listings, and I believe most of you already have your GMBs. So I'm just going to take you to how to set up and optimize your GMB listing. So what is Google My Business? That is the first question I'd like to know. From your experience, from the name Google My Business, what do you think this is? Yeah, I can see Fatima is saying flyers and internet. Perfect. Internet. That's nice. So, what is Google My Business? Is my question. I know you've heard of Google My Business and you might have an idea of what it is. Okay. So, simply Google My Business is a free tool that lets you manage lets you manage and how to operate your business on sorry. Google My Business is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google Search and Google Maps. So simply when you open Google, I've not believed you've once in a while or you've done this before when you want to go somewhere or you've heard of a new business and you want to know about it, you just go to Google and search the name and then it appears the location and everything about the business. That's a Google My Business listing. So it's just a free tool that lets you manage and how your business appears on Google Search or on Google Maps. So I'm going to explain why should you use Google My Business. One, it can attract more customers with a great business Google My Business profile. You can attract many customers. Next, you give your customers more ways to reach you, and thirdly, to help your customers connect with your business because you're listing your business, so it will give you an easier access your customers an easier way and access on how to manage your business on Google. So on creating a Google My Business account, what you need to have or you need to know is first you need to have your business name. You need to have your business name. You need to have a category that fits to choose a category that fits your business best. To add your location, have your contact details so you can add them, and finally you'll finish and manage your listings. So choose your choose a way to verify your listing. So when you're verifying your listing, make sure the things you need to have to make sure you have an email address. Obviously, you need an email because your listing will be verified via your email. So you make sure that you have that, or it can actually be verified too via phone or search console. So this is just a simple representation of how the verification looks like. This is your Google My Business profile. So when you most of you already have your Google My Business profile. So I believe when you open your profiles, this is how it appears. And before you verify, you can see there's a button written there, verify. So this is just a screenshot, or let's say a way to make you familiarize yourself with how um, verification looks like when you already have your Google My Business listed. Oh yeah, when you've already signed up and you're waiting for the verification, this is how it will look like. So if you click verify now, then your Google My Business is verified. Okay. So we have Opera, which is also a partner on GMB. So if you have any issues with your verification, because verification is very important and Google My Business. So if you have any issues, you can always reach out to them. There's a link right below. Please feel free to check on the you need to have a complete Google My Business listing. Why is it important to do that? It's because 2.7 times it will more likely for you to have considered reputable. Imagine if you have a business and then you're not on Google My Business, or you're there but your information is incomplete. Someone who is going to view your Google My Business will feel like, oh, this company, perhaps something is wrong. But if you have a complete Business My Google listing, then a customer who is viewing you or searching you via the search engine is more likely to be to feel like, yeah, this company is reputable, and you're more likely to get clicks, 7 times more clicks than the incomplete one. If you have a complete one, it gives you like your chances of getting more clicks is more than if you have an incomplete business. Another thing is 70 more likely to attract location visits. So if you have your Google My Business listing, it will have your location there. So 70% more likely to attract location visit. People will actually come to you and visit you, and it is 50 more likely to lead to a purchase. So people will have your references from your Google My Business, and then it will help them uh, reach you, and which will actually help your business to generate more leads. So we're going to talk about managing your your listings. So you can always managing if you have you already have your Google My Business account. You can always, you don't have to always go back to the email you're sent and go through. If you have, you can just log in, signing to Google with the email which you used for your Google My Business, and then from there a menu will appear just like on the photos up there with the post menu, reviews, photos, and about. Such menu will appear, and from there you can easily update information or edit any information that you want to edit. So from there you can just update the information, create the posts and promos, add pictures, view the response and reviews, which is good actually. Interacting reviews really help. All this is just to help you generate more leads and actually reach more people and grow your business, and yeah, have a complete business listing. So photos, on photos it is very important. On photos, photos you can post on Google My Business are like logos, which a logo will help your customers recognize your brand. A cover photo that represents your business. It's good to focus on pictures that actually represent your business and not just random pictures. And then additional pictures of maybe your workers working or providing a service, but make sure you always target pictures that actually represent your business. Make sure you also update your working hours, opening hours. Many times I just go to Google, and when I'm searching Google, most people have not updated their working hours. Mostly on holidays, you go to Google and search them if they're open, and then it will be open. But then if you visit the office physically, the office is closed. So that's it's a very bad inconvenience for the customer. So it's best if you update your opening hours and the days you're closed. Yeah, to make it easier for your customers who want to visit you. Make sure you also update your business information right there on the edit button. As you can see, these are screenshots on how your account will look like. So when you come to the add business description, you can simply press the edit button and add your description right there. So things to make you why how will I say this? Having my GMB account will help you stay competitive and boost customer engagement online and in your store. So things you need to do is like make informed marketing decisions when you're having a Google My Business account. Make sure you have a informed marketing decision based on the customer's feedback and reviews. Learn from the successes and mistakes of others. This is your competitors, and you learn from them. This will help you improve your GMB. Understand what your customers if you're doing agriculture, then what's happening in the agribusiness? You need to know what is trending in your industry, and the customer preferences are also important as well. So this one is a simple example of a company in Cape Town, in Valley Designs, who actually did very well in their Google My Business listing. For their results, they had like 1.5K plus product views on their first 10 days on Google My Business listing on their website launch. So Invalid Designs is a clothing brand from Cape Town. After they created their Google My Business account, they and they kept posting regularly and highlighting their products, creating a Google site, and finally they created a website. So they've received 1.5K product views on the first 10 days. This is how Google My Business is very important for your business, and the success increased. I hope you can hear me now. Sorry, it has been must have been a technical issue. So please feel free to ask questions on the presentation I just did on Google My Business listings. I know you have questions. Please, I'm hoping to hear from you. I'm waiting for your questions, please. Thank you, Helman. Now it's okay. So should I repeat the whole presentation or you go should I just continue? Please, Helman, let me know. Maybe I lost you somewhere. So I can go back to this to the slide and we can proceed together. Okay, naona bado wote mnapata shida kunisikia. So is it now okay? Can I proceed? Or kipaji changu golden key organic processor. Okay, let me just make a summary. So simply, I was taking you through how to set up and optimize your GMB listing. So we covered what is Google My Business. Google My Business is just a tool that helps you lets you manage on how your business appears online. Like you can see the picture below, the way the Morel Butchers is appearing. That's a GMB listing. This is how your business is going to be appearing online once you're listed on Google. So things that you're supposed to focus is attract customers with a great business profile, give your customers more ways to reach you. These are actually benefits of why you should have Google My Business. See how customers connect with your business. On creating a business account, things you need to have a name of your business so you can add it. You need to know your category of the business. So you can choose the category that fits your business best and add it. Location is important as well. Make sure you add the location of your business. Add contact details of how people can actually reach you. And finally, okay, after that, you can just finish and manage your listing. So these are just screenshots on how verification happens. So your verification can be sent via mail. If you want other means, you can just click on the later part and it will direct you on how to ensure you on how to share your listings and get your verification. Sorry. Um, this slide is a verification how the verification on your GMB. As I was saying, most of you already have a Google My Business listing. We have covered this from Digital Launchpad. And if you have your Google My Business profile, then this is how it looks like. And so when you're getting verified, you can easily click the verification button, the verify blue button, and now after that, you'll be verified. So Opera is in partnership with Google in case of any verification issues and request issues you might have. So in case of any of those, you can visit them, raise a request, or just get the details and communicate with them so you can actually have your business verified, which is very important to have your business verified. Okay, I'm just making a summary because I've done this and then I'm doing it again just as a summary for the meeting, sorry. So how to manage your listing. If you already have a Google My Business profile, then you have your email address which you use to sign into your Google My Business profile. So make sure you're logging into your Google My Business account and then you search the name of your business. When you search the name of the business, it will appear. And then simply, as you can see the menus above, the post menu, reviews, and about, from there you can easily update it. Since you've already logged in with your email, you can actually update the information, create posts and promos, add pictures, and view and respond to the reviews from your customers. Pictures that should appear on your Google My Business should be a logo that will help your customers recognize your brand. Cover photo that will actually help your brand represented well, a good representation of your brand on the cover photo, just like how the picture besides of Juicy Kitchen appears. On the top is where the cover photo is. And then additional photos. Additional photos can be pictures of your businesses, maybe your products or your services that you offer. Yeah, more information is available on the link below. I'm very sure my moderator Frank will be sharing the link with you. So things to make sure that you have done on your Google. It's important to have a complete Google My Business. Most of you might have a Google My Business profile, but it's not completely filled. So it's important to have a very complete Google My Business profile. And things to focus on is like working hours. It's important to list your working hours on your Google My Business profile. Is the make informed making marketing decisions. So when you're planning your marketing, make informed decisions. And then learn from the successes of mistakes of others. So if you look at your competitors, you learn from their mistakes and success, and from there you can know how to improve your Google My Business better. Understand what services to offer customers, so you understand what your customers need. Basically, your customers need, so you can actually provide them with what they need. Identify how to stand out from a crowd. Each business, I know you have your key unique points or key unique thing that makes you stand out from another person. So use it to actually help you, and to use it to make you stand out. And also discover the trends that are happening in your industry. They may be on tourism, maybe the trends that are happening on agribusiness. Must be trends that are happening. So make sure you use the businesses and trends and the trends that are happening in your industry and their customer preferences as well. So these were just a few examples I was showing you of people who've had some good successes with their Google My Business listings. One is in Valley Designs, who is uh, a clothing brand from Cape Town, who has had 1.5k product views in the first 10 days of website launch. This is thanks to the Google My Business listing. He has hired 2 employees from the listing. That is because of increase of sale. So it led to requirement of more people, hence the jobs created. 30% found in Valley Design listing while searching for a category and product of a service. So when they are searching of something of the sort on the Google, they happen to find the designer. This is just another example of another person, another SME who had a good success with their Google My Business listing, who ended up having 89 listing visits in the first week of the creation. So after he just created his business, Google My Business listing, he got 85 list visits, and he was able to hire 3 new employees, which jobs were created. 56% of the clients found him via generic searches. This is the use of keywords. Maybe they searched a keyword and they were able to reach him. And then 53% of the clients found the business listing on Google on search. So they were searching, they were able to reach Yuma. So I'm going to pause for questions again, since we had a problem and you couldn't hear me. So feel free to ask any questions that you didn't understand or anything you want to ask. Please feel free to post a comment on the chat box and we'll definitely get to it. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes to ask your questions. Questions, please. Great. I see no one. Okay, I can see Beatrice Kamala. Is there any charges for posting in Google My Business listing? No, it's totally free actually to list your Google and business on Google My Business. It's free, no charges whatsoever. So you can actually just go and get signed up. You request for it, and once you receive a verification, then you have your account and you can proceed accordingly. Any other questions? Oh, there's one with Google My Business. Can I set biography and geography on my target? Yes, yes, Helman, you can definitely do that on the settings. As you can see, as I was talking about this part to update your business information. So here you can actually update uh, the things you want to update, the details on the geography and biography. You can put it there. Can I change name once I have registered? Well, no, you cannot change your name once you have registered. Once you have registered, the business name will stick. So make sure you have your business name before you actually register to Google My Business. Please, that is very important because now you have to register another listing and um, to have your name before you're registered. So, yes, I'm going to continue with the next agenda, which is plan your digital marketing strategy. So, what type of marketing have you used previously? Let me hear from you. What marketing have you used? Have you used Instagram? Have you used radios? Have you used newspapers? Have you used posters? Uh, what marketing have you used previously? Let me hear from you. Great. I can see Beatrice has used stickers on car and business cards. That's nice. Thank you, Beatrice, for sharing. Others have you? Okay, thank you. So these are just examples of types of traditional marketings that are already used. We have newspapers and magazines, we have billboards, we have TV. On digital marketing, we have search ads, we have video ads, we have display ads. And search ads are the ones that appear on Google, as you can see the screenshot. And video ads are like the one when you go to YouTube and you're playing and then the video comes and then you have to skip ad to go to the next to actually watch the video. That's an example of a video ad. And then we have display ads. Display ads are mostly appearing on your websites. So on websites you will just see such thing as the screenshot I've shared. You'll see such that's called a display ad. So what is the difference between digital what's the difference between digital and traditional marketing? What is actually the difference? So the difference is that digital marketing is low cost and traditional is costly. This is true because you have to uh, go and you have for traditional marketing, maybe a TV, you have to have a whole budget, and it is very costly compared to digital marketing. Digital marketing is interactive and engaging, and traditional is just one way and non-reciprocal. And then digital marketing, high return on investment. Traditional marketing, there's short-term results. Digital marketing, we have easy to measure. I'm sorry, I'm breaking off. I think my internet is a problem. Please bear with me. So, types of digital marketing: we have search engine marketing, we have social media marketing, we have display marketing, and we have content marketing and email stroke SMS marketing. Google is where people search for what they want to do, where they want to go, what they want to buy. Your ads will appear when customers search for your business like yours on Google Search and Maps. You can run and stop ads anytime you want. So that's the good part of digital marketing. You can only pay for the results, likes and clicks of your businesses and website. So on this is on Google Ads, and we can from we can say like 87.3 of searches are conducted on Google, and 63% of the people have clicked on Google Ads. So you can see most of the searches that happen on Google, or let's say online. How to sign up to Google Ads? So, if most of you again who are in our launchpad program, we are taking care of most of this, so you don't have to sign up. We are doing the signing up for you. So, this is just an explanation of how you can actually sign up to a Google Ads. So, you click, with the link below, it will be shared on my chat box with my moderator Frank. You can log into your Google account and sign up, and then you click on campaigns and you just create a new campaign. Yes. So I'm just going to take you of how to create your ad in just a few steps. So to create your ad, what you need to have, you need to at least to know or to tell us your goal, describe where to advertise, create your message, set your budget cap, and go live. I'm going to explain this in details, but simply those are the 5 key things you need to do before you actually get started with your Google Ads account. So on tell us your goals, we need to know your goals. What are your business goals? Yeah. What do you want to get more calls to your business? Do you want to increase visits to your store? Do you want to drive people to your website? What is your goal for your business? You need to know that. It's very important before you get started. Drive Decide where to advertise. This is very important because like Tanzania is a huge country, and you need to know, maybe I want to advertise my business in Dar es Salaam. I need to advertise my business maybe in certain city and where. So you need to know where you want to reach global markets. Are you trying to advertise your business internationally, or do you want to advertise your business locally? It is very important to to know where to advertise. Create a message. So have your message, create a message that will actually just a simple message, maybe short three sentences, to just to get people excited about your business. What is your business about? Who are you? What's so on and so forth. That is very important. Set your budget cap. You need to know your budget because sometimes Google Ads charge you after, not before. So after the result is when you're going to be charged. So you might have a budget cut for this whatever campaign you're running. So make sure you know that you want to spend this much, so you can set it the amount you want to actually spend in a certain ad. And then after that, you can just go live. When you're done with all that, you just go live and your ad is up and running, and you wait for results. I'm gonna pause for questions again uh, on um, on your digital marketing strategy setup. So let me go through your questions. So I can see Hellman is saying, can I promote my Google business to reach more customers? If so, it can be good to promote or better depend on organic customers. So first you can your Google My Business, I don't you cannot promote it, but you can actually improve it and better it, because it's not like you can do an ad on Google My Business. No, you can just ensure whatever you're posting and whatever you're putting out there is very current. And as I've covered it in the slides before, things you need to focus on to have a better Google My Business listings. If you focus on those key things, then there's no need for you to promote. It will actually help you reach more customers with you just updating your Google My Business listing. Oh, I can see you're also advertised on LinkedIn. That's nice. Grace, I hope my voice is here. You can hear me clearly. Sorry. Sauti ya hipo natumaini unaweza kunisikia. So, any other questions? Thank you very much, Helman. Very interesting session. Sounds good. I'm very happy that you're enjoying it, although we have a glitch on the internet. But thank you for the feedback. So I think there are no more questions, so I can just proceed. Okay, we're going to cover our third agenda, which is leverage social media channels and email marketing. So I want to know, which social media channels do your businesses use? I can see Hellman already told us he's using LinkedIn to advertise. And I want to hear from the rest. Where are you advertising your businesses? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Is it Google? Is it Google Ads? Where are you advertising your businesses exactly? Which channels are you using to advertise your businesses? Is what the question. So um, Stahimili, I'll get back to you. Uh, I'll get back to you on that. Thank you much for your question. I'll get back to you. Right now, I want to know, which social media channels does your businesses use? I can see Paris is saying Facebook and Instagram. That's nice. Yes, very nice. The rest, well, thank you for sharing. So, as you have seen, Facebook and Instagram is a good way. So, how social media can help grow your business? This is the question. So, social media can help generate sales for you. It can add value to your brand and also improve your marketing. Sorry. So, I was in social media. So, as I was saying, to improve your marketing, which will help you get social media will help improve your marketing, since it will help you get noticed on the search. It will help you attract more people on your site and gain valuable customers insight. It will also help you keep an eye on your competitors, because simply you can just search for the name of your competitor and see how they're doing on social media. So it's very important and very beneficial to you. So, what's the difference between organic social media and paid social media? So, organic social media is free, And while paid social media, you pay for views, actions, and clicks. And then organic, you'll only reach your followers and their friends. While for paid social media, you can reach anyone, people you don't even follow. You can actually reach them via paid social media. So that's the main difference between the two. So I'm going to talk about how to get started with the social media marketing. So things you need to know. First, identify your target audience. Know their demographics, their location, where are their location, their profession. Most of your customers, your audience, their profession, their interest, their behavior. This actually helps you. It helps you know and familiarize yourself with the audience and people you're actually targeting. And you choose your channel. You choose which means of social media you want to use. Is it Facebook? Do you want to use you choose, and then post engaging content regularly. This is where most people fail on posting engaging content. People might have created their social medias, but then on the posting now they slack back. So you can post photos, videos, blog articles, infographics are just graphics with information about your company, live broadcast of your businesses. This is very nice. So things to know when you're getting started with social media. Now we're going to ask you a question. I'm going back, coming to you and asking you a question. How can email marketing help your businesses? Or should I ask, how many of you use email marketing in your businesses? And how has it helped you so far? So I want to hear from you, please. Please feel free to ask to tell me how email marketing helped your business. Well, great. So, how to get started with email marketing? Email marketing is simply advertising on most of your, I know in your emails, you've seen those emails that come on the promotion, the social sites. Most, even your email marketing usually appear there. People are just marketing and talking about their businesses via email. So, how to get started with email marketing? So select an email marketing platform. So if you want a free platform, there's MailChimp. You can always use this. For more advanced email platforms, you can use Active Campaign, Grid, or Drip, and then build a list of relevant contacts. So you have a list of your contacts. Make sure you have a permission for the people when you're doing this. Just don't just gather emails from anywhere and then you start sending them emails. It might feel like you're disturbing them. So make sure you have the permission at least for the people you're contacting. Use content to generate new contacts. Invite to subscribe. Make sure you on those newsletters or on the normal emails you send them as a company. You give them option to subscribe. So when they click the subscribe button, at least they subscribe and you can get the email and it's easy for you. Segment and group the list. It's good to group your list on different customer behaviors and their requirements. Create relevant and useful content. So treat your users like VIPs. It's very important to actually, wanasemaga mteja ni mfalme. Make sure you treat your users like VIPs, and then show some personality. Chances are your voice, your tone, your sense of humor, and all the important reasons are why your customers signed up in the first place. So show some personality, and then keep it useful. Think about the emails you've opened which you want to delete right away. you know bore the people who are actually reading your email. So keep it very simple and flexible for people to not just for person who can just scan quickly and understand what it is you're trying to offer, and also measure the open and the click rate to optimize campaign. So with other campaigns you've run, at least you measure up how many have opened and the click rate of the campaigns you've run so far. This will help you uh, do better and yeah, do better on the marketing, email marketing. So I'm just gonna pause again for questions right here on the email marketing. I want to hear from you. I can see. Shola Product said they're using Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn. That's perfect. I hope the content you're posting is as well is good as well. And I can see here that you wanasema kiasi inasikika na kuonekana pia. Oh, si ni video na inasikika na kuonekana pia au oh, I can see Jin from Rwanda. Karibu sana Jin. Jin, welcome, welcome to the session. So, any question on email marketing, guys? Do better and yeah, do better on the marketing, email marketing. So, I'm just gonna pause again for questions right here on the email marketing. I want to hear from questions. Anyone? Okay, Emilia said I'll get back to you. So, what do you advise if a business is not much known locally? Is it okay to make it international? Even be okay. So it depends with your business actually. Who are you targeting? Know your audience. Is your audience international market or is your audience a local market? If you're So if your people who your customers are locally, then you need to focus on them. You know, so you need to know your customers. This is very important. Know your audience. So if you know your audience, then you know where to focus or where to put your focus. Any other questions that I've not answered? Okay. Great. So I think I can continue. I see you have no questions. I hope that your silence means you've understood. Okay, so once again, if you want a one-on-one mentoring, it's available from Google. You can just sign up on the link below. Yeah, and can get registered on that. So feel free to visit us on our social media platforms. The links should be shared by my moderator, Frank. You can visit our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram for more information. And yeah, thank you very much for joining in. I know the session has been tough. I was going in and out, disconnection. People couldn't hear me. It was not the great session, but thank you for still joining in, and thank you for being here. I see you have no questions. I hope that your silence means you've understood. Okay, so once again, if you want a one-on-one mentoring, it's available from Google. You can just sign up on the link below. Yeah, and can get registered on that. So feel free to visit us on our social media platforms. The links should be shared by my moderator, Frank. You can visit our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram for more information. And yeah, thank you very much for joining in. I know the session has been tough. I was going in and out, disconnection.